The Gospel of John begins with a verse of immense depth and beauty. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. These opening words, like a grand overture, introduce us to the profound mystery of Jesus Christ, the Word made flesh. They invite us to explore the eternal nature of God and His relationship to the world. John's Gospel, unlike the other three, starts not with Jesus' earthly birth, but with His divine origins. This sets the stage for a deeper understanding of who Jesus is and why He came. The very first word, beginning, echoes the opening of Genesis, hinting at the creative power of the Word. This passage is not merely a theological treatise. It's a declaration, a proclamation of the truth about Jesus. John uses the term logos, translated here as word, to convey a concept rich in philosophical and religious significance. In Greek thought, logos represented the principle of reason and order in the universe. For John, however, the logos is not an abstract concept. It is a person, the person of Jesus Christ. This verse sets the stage for a journey into the heart of the Christian faith. The term word might seem deceptively simple at first glance. However, John uses it to convey something far grander, a concept deeply rooted in Jewish thought. In the Old Testament, God's word is depicted as an active force, bringing creation into being and shaping history. Think of the Psalms, where God's word is described as a lamp to our feet and a light to our path. John takes this understanding further, presenting the Word as a person, the eternal Son of God. This Word, existing before time began, is not merely a message from God. It is God Himself, revealed in a new and intimate way. Imagine a bridge spanning an immense chasm, connecting two distant shores. The Word acts as such a bridge, bridging the infinite gap between the eternal God and the finite creation. The phrase, "the Word was with God," emphasizes the distinct personhood of Jesus, even within the Godhead. He is not absorbed into God, but exists in perfect communion with Him. This verse, therefore, hints at the profound mystery of the Trinity, a doctrine that would be further developed in Christian theology. The Word's pre-existence is crucial for understanding His role in creation and redemption. The phrase, "in the beginning," immediately transports us back to the book of Genesis, to the very dawn of creation. This deliberate echo is no coincidence. John intentionally connects the Word with the creative act of God. Just as God spoke the world into being in Genesis, here we see the Word as the agent of that creation. The parallels between John 1 verse 1 and Genesis 1 verse 1 are striking. Both begin with, "in the beginning," emphasizing the eternality of God and His Word. Both speak of a time before time, a realm beyond human comprehension. By linking these two passages, John highlights the cosmic significance of Jesus Christ. He is not just a figure of history, He is the eternal Word through whom all things were made. This connection profoundly impacts our understanding of creation. It's not merely a product of blind chance, but a purposeful act of love brought forth by the Word. Every atom, every galaxy, every living creature owes its existence to Him. This realization fills the world with awe and wonder, revealing the invisible hand of God at work in all things. Section 4. The Word in Creation, a Symphony of Power. John chapter 1 verse 3 further elaborates on the Word's role in creation. All things were made through Him, and without Him was not anything made that was made. This verse leaves no room for doubt. The Word is the active agent in creation, the instrument of God's will. He is not merely present at creation. He is the very power by which it comes into being. Imagine a symphony orchestra, with its diverse instruments and intricate melodies. The conductor, with a flick of his wrist, brings order and harmony to the seemingly disparate sounds. The Word, in a similar way, orchestrates the universe into existence, bringing forth order out of chaos, beauty out of nothingness. This verse also dismantles any notion of dualism, the idea that good and evil, light and darkness, have always coexisted. Everything that exists, both visible and invisible, finds its origin in the Word. This understanding provides a solid foundation for a Christian worldview, where God is sovereign over all creation. Section 5. The Word Made Flesh, a Mystery Revealed. The beauty of John's Gospel lies in its seamless movement from the cosmic to the deeply personal. While the prologue begins with the eternal Word, it quickly focuses on the Word's incarnation in the person of Jesus Christ. John chapter 1 verse 14 declares, "And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us, and we have seen his glory, glory as of the only Son from the Father, full of grace and truth." This verse unveils the heart of the Christian faith, the astonishing truth that the eternal God, the Word through whom all things were made, took on human flesh and lived among us. It's a truth so profound, so paradoxical that it defies human comprehension. Yet, it's the very foundation of our hope and salvation. The phrase "dwelt among us" emphasizes the intimacy of God's love for humanity. He didn't remain distant, aloof, or content with merely observing us from afar. Instead, he chose to enter our world fully, experiencing the joys and sorrows, the triumphs and tragedies of human life.